hello, hello, hello. Hello. I have missed you guys. I have missed you. I've missed you so much. How the hell are you? Okay, talking to myself right now. I'm back. I'm back in blue instead of back in black. Get it? Nope. Okay. All right. So it is the 4th of July, which is awesome sauce. And I actually worked today. So I am rounding out a session of readings, and I wanted to hop on here before I get my kiddos back so that I can hang out with you for a second and read some cards for you, do some chilling. I'm feeling it. I had 2 Coca-Colas today, and I'm like lit. How's everybody doing? Hey, Amber. Hey, Pam. Hey, Debbie. Oh, I missed you guys. I did. I missed you so much. It's almost to the point where it's like, you know what? I think I'm just going to have to start doing videos every day. I've missed you that much. Okay, so special letter for today is J. So if you are a J, if you have a last middle or first name J, or whatever it is that you are wanting some guidance on has to do with the letter J, then stay tuned for the very end of this because I will have special cards just for you. Just for you, Jennifer Wallner. Hello, Danita. I like that name, Danita. Okay. Can you tell that I'm on a sugar rush right now? Hi, Jessica. I know Jessica can tell. She can tell I'm super happy. Okay. Jessica, I'm calling for J's today, so this is just for you. And we'll see how you like those cards. They're important, though. You have to know them. Hello, Stephanie. Hi, Heather. Guys, oh my shit, I missed the hell out of you. Okay, so we are picking from the fairy deck today. So I got your cards. We got 1, 2, and 3. Pick whichever one resonates with you the most. Use your intuition. Like I said, if you have letter J in your name, or the letter J has anything to do with what you're seeking guidance on, hold up because I will have 2 special cards just for you, okay? Go ahead and pick 1, 2, or 3 from the fairy deck. A lot of people ask me, what kind of deck should I be using if I'm just starting out? And I think that any of these Radley Valentine decks are absolutely perfect, and here's why. They say, I'm going to show you a different card if you haven't seen these before, but they actually have exactly what the card means on the bottom, along with a brilliant illustration, so you're able to use both your mind, your intuition on the picture, and also be able to read what the meanings are of the card at the very bottom. So if you're looking for an awesome deck, Radley Valentine, Hay House, or I think Amazon sells them too. Make sure you're putting your numbers, hold yourself accountable, put them down here in the comments. If you have any questions, go ahead and shoot a question right in the comments, and I will try to get to them as quickly as I can. Hello, hello, Laura. Hi, Mary Lloyd. I like that name, Mary Lloyd. I like it a lot. Next week we are, let's see, this weekend, I actually have a sold out event here in Hannibal, the hometown event. Completely sold out. That's awesome. Hannibal rocks. But I have a couple classes coming up. And you might be wondering, why are the classes so important? I don't know, Mary, if I've gotten your messages or not, because I have like 700 of them. So I try to like do 10 or 15 a day. But if I am getting your messages, I will eventually message you back, I promise. So if you haven't heard back from me, I don't know. Try emailing me at londonledger@outlook.com if you can't get through in the messengers. I think sometimes they will stop letting me get messages if the inbox is so full. I don't know. I have no idea. Hi, Christina. Okay, so yes, why are the classes so important? I am getting ready to put a hold on some of my classes because I am getting ready to focus on a kind of exciting endeavor. So if you have not taken one of my classes, now is the time to do it. Because my weekends where I would originally do a class every 6 months, Like I do my psychic class every 6 months. I try to do a metaphysical related class every 6 months, which is usually a manifestation or a tarot class. And then I do a psychic class every 6 months. I'm going to be stopping that for a little while so that I can focus on this other project for a little bit. So I have 2 super badass classes getting ready to come up. On the 15th of this month, I have Metaphysical Masters. You guys, if you've ever wondered how I lost 80 pounds in 4 months, how I got my dream home, how I found the love of my life, how I created a career that is, gives my family absolutely everything that we need, you need to take my manifestation class, okay? But the badass thing about this manifestation class that I'm getting ready to teach is that it's not just me. You will also be learning from those that I learned from. Chantel Renee, the author of Aligning with the Divine, my personal favorite medium, a psychic, the best, or I call her the Oracle, Sherry Perry. She has an incredible words class. It's super brilliant, but it's all about how to use your words to basically get what you want in alignment with manifestation. And then we will have the Crystal Crone Mama herself here, Miss Holly Woodruff. She will be teaching a class on how to use crystals to help you manifest what you want. So 4 classes, 1 price, incredible. You do not want to miss this because chances are I will not be teaching any classes for quite some time. The other class is my psychic development class. If you feel like you have what it takes, maybe, I hate saying if you feel like you have what it takes because class is called Everybody's Psychic. And when I say everybody is psychic, I mean everybody's fucking psychic. They truly are. That was a gift I feel like that God gave us to keep us safe and to help us navigate life. And I think that everybody on the planet is psychic. But if you feel like you're seeing lots of synchronicities, triple digits, you're having dreams, you come up with things that happen before they, actually happen. If you're able to predict someone's pregnant or really anything, I mean, there is no one set thing that you have, requirement that you have to be able to take my psychic class. Everybody can benefit from it, and it's super fun. Also, in that class, which I believe is, I can't remember. It's, I think it's June 20-something June 20-something in NIF. In that class, I teach my tarot class. So, you can learn how to read tarot in that class as well. You have the opportunity to read other people, and other people have the opportunity to read you. And you guys, some of the best psychics that I've ever met have been in my classes. Getting readings from them is worth the price of the class by itself, just so you know. So seriously consider taking one of those classes. The other cool thing is that the classes are now held in my home. So I get to hang out with you at my house. So that's cool. All of those classes can be found on eventbrite.com. Just search Britney Buckwalter and you will have a list pop up. If you have an Eventbrite account, I highly, highly suggest, even if you don't, to get one because you can follow me on Eventbrite and be one of the first to be alerted about any classes or any events coming up. Okay? All right. Does J have to be the first name? Not at all, Ashley. Not at all. Nope. In fact, I think a J last name is just as strong, if not stronger. So, yeah, consider yourself there. Yes, we do all have abilities, Laura. You are so right. And I agree. Every medium is a psychic, but not every psychic is a medium. Yes, that is 100% true. The other interesting thing about that is that I personally believe, and this is just my philosophy, but I believe mediums are born. They're not made. And psychics are all of us. We're all psychics, so there's that. All right, I'm going to show you these cards one more time. If you have the initial J, please keep in mind whether it be first, last, or it may just have to do with whatever your situation is. I have a special set of cards just for you. Okay. Danita, I will be back in Kirksville in August, and there are 14 tickets left for, I'm going to double check that. Yes, 14 tickets left for the Kirksville event. So if you plan to come to the Kirksville Spirit and Wine event, at SIP, which is just such a badass, awesome, fun venue. I love going there. Then you might want to get your tickets like yesterday. Dookie dookie. Let's see here. Have you thought about holding a development circle? I would be interested in helping you. I have thought about doing that. The issue is time. The issue is time. I know that once my babies get a little bit older and they are able to be on their own more often and I don't have to hire a babysitter, it'll be a lot easier for me to do things like developmental circles. I have been told by my guides that there is a certain niche, there's a certain situation that I am supposed to be a part of and be developing, and that the developmental part and the teaching part will come a little bit later. So that's why we're taking the classes, we're putting them on the side, and then we are bringing in this new project, which I am super stoked about, and I cannot wait to share with you. It will take a while though. Okay, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Are we ready? Are we ready, ready, ready? Okay, I'm going to show you the cards one more time, just so that you can get a good idea. Use your intuition, make sure that you put the number down, 1, 2, or 3 that you choose, and I will share them with you. While you guys are trying to decide which cards you want if you haven't already, I'm going to give you a brief overview, super quick, of what events I have coming up and where we're at there. Jessica, you don't have to pick cards if you don't want to because our special initial is J, but since you already put it there, you better use both of these. Use number 3 and the J's. Okay, next big show coming up is Springfield, Illinois on the 5th of August. I'm super stoked about that because we are doing this at a new event venue, one I've never been to, and it looks kind of radical. It's just got like all kinds of I don't know, cool shit going on. I can't wait to do an event there. Anyway, so August 5th, if you are in Decatur, Illinois, Springfield, come join me. Come hang out with me. I'm also going to be giving away a free reading at that event, and that is the only event that I will be doing a free reading at. So you will put your name in a jar, and I will pull out a half-hour free reading. I would love to come back to Minnesota. Chelsea, help me find a venue that will work. If you know of a theater or anything like that, let me know. I am all ears. Give me some locations in Minnesota that you're interested in. I've been there a couple times. It was awesome. The people there, oh my God, they're so wholesome. I love it. It's one of my favorite places to go. Next show is Kirksville, August 19th. Actually, August 18th is the Blue Note in Columbia. And so many of you have asked me to come back there. It's been a really long time since I've been back there. So if you are in the Columbia area and you want to attend an event, you have to buy tickets and you have to show up because that is how I keep coming there. So please, if you are interested, go to thebluenote.com and snag your tickets for the 18th. On the 19th of August, I will be in Kirksville, Missouri. There are 14 tickets left for that show. If you're interested in that, that's a cool event because it is called the Wine and Spirits. Yeah, the Wine and Spirits event. So it's held at SIP, super cool place. You'll love it. Grab you a glass of wine and listen to Spirit. I have a Zoom event. These are only $25, and that is coming up on August 25th. So if you're interested in trying something like that, check that out. Monroe City is September 16th, and I'm super stoked to be back in Monroe City. The last time we did a show there, it sold out completely. The venue was awesome, and once again, it was at a bar, so you can get wasted. Don't get wasted, please. We will kick you out if you get wasted. That was bad information. But enjoy a drink. So, Moberly, Missouri, October 14th, our very first ever traveling Halloween event. We are bringing that back to Moberly, Missouri. The people of Moberly, Missouri blew my mind because they sold out almost. I mean, this is a huge theater. We had every seat in the bottom. It was amazing. It was probably one of the coolest shows ever because that theater is just badass. But we'll be doing a Halloween one there. What does that mean? What's the difference between a regular show and a Halloween show? That means that we are asking you to wear your Halloween costumes. We will give away a reading to the best dressed costumer. We also have 2 Halloween shows, well, 1 as of right now, possibly 2, here in Quincy, which is, I say here, I'm in Hannibal right now, but I'm close to Quincy. In Quincy, we will have our annual Halloween show, but this year we are adding something neat. After the show, I have a live band playing. Woo-hoo! And yeah, Secondhand Bliss. Secondhand Bliss is playing. It's a husband and wife duo. They are awesome. We went and saw them not long ago, and they were just rocking out, which was crazy because they're acoustic, right? But they were playing Nirvana. They were Zombie. I mean, I was like, we've got to have them. They have to be there. So hang out with me after the show, October 27th. Wear your costumes. Best Dress is going to win a half-hour free reading by me, and rock out with me to music. We also have a St. Louis, Missouri show at the Funny Bone on, wait for it, 11/11. So that's exciting, right? 11/11. And it's at the Funny Bone. When I do a show at the Funny Bone, I like to start out the first half hour, 20 minutes of it with comedy. So you kind of get to explore a different side of it all. Yeah, man, I am going to drink one less Coca-Cola the next time I get on here. Okay, when are you coming back to Columbia? I will be back in Columbia on August 18th. So like I said, if you want to see me and you want me to keep coming there, buy tickets, because that's how the Blue Note asked me to come back, okay? All right, you guys have heard me ramble on long enough. You're ready for your cards. Are you ready? Okay, so if you picked card number 1, you picked the ego card. Some of you might be like, oh, wait, I am not ego. I don't have an ego problem, and I'm not saying that you do. This is more about the illusion of being trapped. So you're technically not trapped, you just feel like you are. And that could have to do with so many different things, but whatever it is that's keeping you trapped is keeping you from moving forward in your life and getting what you want. So you're getting this card from your guides basically telling you, okay, stop placing so much of your time and thoughts and energy on material situations, material things, and start looking deeper within. You've got what it takes to move forward, to break down these barriers, but you're so focused on whatever it is that's right in front of you that you can't see the big picture. So stop getting caught up in fear and worry and allow yourself to sit back and relax. Know that you've got this. There's nothing that you need to worry about. Whenever I get the ego card, I get a little butthurt, and here's why. I feel like they're telling me that I'm focusing too much on my own ego, and like I said, that is not the case at all. The situation here is just that you want something so bad, and instead of thinking about how amazing it'll be when you get it, you're thinking about what's going to happen if you don't. Okay? All right. Energy flows where, okay, I'll figure that one out in a minute. Somebody knows that. Something flows. It's like one of my favorite freaking things to say. Energy flows where thoughts goes. I don't fucking know. It's something like that. I'll share it later. It makes more sense than you think. All right, if you got number 2, number 2, if you pick number 2, there you go. You got the 2 of Summer. And I love this card. It reminds me of Grease. The Summer Lovin' had me up like... Okay, I am not the singer. My boyfriend is. But anyways, so falling in love or making a serious commitment is one of the 2 of Summer's meanings. The other one can have to do with a resolution of a problem, like fighting or having an issue within a relationship, and then being able to work it out. There's always a resolution to every single problem, so remember that. Your relationship can be healed. If you're dealing with major issues, if you're already in a relationship and you pick this card, know that your relationship can be healed, and don't give up. The other thing that this can mean is just simply a resurgence within your relationship already if you are, in fact, in a relationship. If you're not in a relationship, get ready because you've got some heat coming your way. Falling in love or making a serious commitment is the other meaning of this card. So that's exciting. Yeah, some people getting laid. All right, number 3, the 6. So this is a major arcana card, just like the ego was. This one is an amazing card to get if you have been feeling down, if you are experiencing health issues, or someone that you know that's close to you maybe. This card is all about getting back to health, becoming healthy, a return to good health. The other thing this card is about is making choices from the heart. So if you're having a hard time making a choice and you're trying to think, okay, I need to be logical about this, this card comes to you to say, no, just give yourself time and use your heart to make this decision. And it can be hard, right? To decide, do I use the logical situation? Do I go with that resolution, or do I go with what I feel? And in this situation, you are being asked to go with your feelings. The last meaning of this card, and probably one of the best, is that whatever relationship you are in that maybe you've been trying to decide if it's worth it or not, or if you have recently just found someone, this is the true love card, the lasting love card. It means that you need to take a serious look at the relationship that you're in, because this could be the one. Okay? All right, time for our J's. How'd that fit for you, Kathy? Number 3. Good, I'm glad, Charity. That makes me so happy. My sister keeps getting summer cards. Well, maybe something big's happening. Okay, if you are letter J, whoop, 5 of autumn is what you got. This card is all about asking for help. I hate getting this card. I don't like asking for help. I like to do everything on my own, even if I fuck it up. But sometimes it's best to ask for help. I've learned that the hard way. The other thing this card can mean at times, is this is not the time to make a job change. Stay where you're at. Sometimes people feel challenged by money issues when they get this card, which that could also be why you're getting the message, don't change your career. Should you change your career during this period of time and also have issues financially, or I always feel like money issues, it's all about manifestation, guys. I'm telling ya. The 15th, come here. Let me teach you how to make the money. It is all about manifestation. If you are stuck in a rut, if you're going on and on and on about, like, all you can think about is the fact that you don't have enough money to pay your bills, the universe thinks, this lady loves to not have enough money to pay her bills, so we're going to keep screwing her. If you think, I am taken care of, the universe has my back. No matter what happens, I know that they'll catch me when I fall. Everything is going to be fine. I know it's hard to think that way when you're struggling financially, but I feel like that's the situation that you might be in if you pick this card. Well, if you're a J. And like I said, the other thing this could mean is just reach out for assistance. Ask for help. Stop trying to do everything on your own. And that doesn't have to do with just financial situations. That could have to do with anything, relationships. Maybe you need to find a mediator, those types of things. The other thing that this card could mean that isn't actually in this card, but it's coming from up here, has to do with starting your own career. And I am like the master of entrepreneurship. That's my cat scratching. She'll stop. I'm the master at entrepreneurship. Hold on. Thank you, Bailey. I'm back. I am the master at entrepreneurship. If you tell me that you want to start a new career, I'm like, boom, 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 let's do it. This is what you need, blah, blah, blah. In this situation, I'm going to tell you, stay away from starting your own business for at least 3 months, okay? Not time. Here is another card that I pulled for the letter J's. And the reason that I pulled this card was because sometimes I feel like we need a little bit more clarity. And this card kind of goes hand in hand with everything that the 5 of Autumn just said, okay? Woo! I I hate compromise too. It's hard. It's so freaking hard. And I don't know if it's because we're human or maybe we're selfish or maybe I'm just selfish, but compromise is hard. I get it. But in this situation, they are asking you to compromise, okay? What you're supposed to compromise, I don't know because I'm reading like 700 of you, but you will figure it out. Oh, good, Ashley. Okay. Wow, spot on. After taking a huge pay cut, which my husband encouraged me to do, I hate asking him for money. I get that. I get it. I am like, I am such a feminist, which that I'm not necessarily proud of it, and I don't hate that either, but I am definitely I can do it on my own, and when I have to ask, it sucks. But you know what? I think that that's part of my personal lesson here on Earth is to be able to learn to ask for help and to, learn to not be able to do everything on my own. And if you're experiencing that and you have an issue with that, that's probably one of your life lessons in this life too. So it has been awesome to spend some time with you. You guys are amazing. So many of you on here that I haven't seen in so long. That's awesome. I hope you guys have an amazing 4th of July. Don't blow yourself up. Be careful. I'll do my best to get back on here as soon as I can. I know it's been a while. If you want to catch me live, please go to eventbrite.com and follow me, or just at least type in my name and look at all the events that are coming up. Remember, if you're just now joining, I will not be teaching classes for quite some time after the next 2 that I teach. So if you have been looking into taking my psychic class or my manifestation class, you most definitely need to take that class. It is on the 15th and the 20-something, and if you will find that on Eventbrite if you go there right now. Okay, I love you guys. Have an amazing 4th of July. I'm going to go get my babies, and we are going to say happy birthday, America.